Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Battle Network. In the last part, we started off this little electrical power outage problem, and now we're going to continue on. Now, actually, one thing I've been meaning to mention ever since I started off this Let's Play is that, well, first off, funny line right here. All your bases belong to us. That dates this game severely. And we got a new virus here, I think they're just called Corrupted Program, actually. They actually like to move forward and have a ring of electricity go around them, and they can also use steel, so look out for that. One thing I've been meaning to mention is that, you might remember at the end of Battle Network 3, I mentioned the fact that I hated Battle Network 5, and I think I also mentioned I hadn't beaten Battle Network 4 either. In between the Let's Play of 3 and 1 here, I actually did go out of my way to pick up my cartridges and play where I left off at. Mind you, both of them were actually severely easy, except for the fact that I had no HP for the final boss of 4. And I did beat them, and I gotta say, didn't like 4 that much anymore. And 5 is much better than I remember it being. And I'm also going to mention right now, after this part, I'm actually going to go out of my way and grind for most of my final folder. I'll show off what it is at the beginning of the next part. There are some chips I won't be able to get, in particularly Invis 3s, but I'll have most of it done. Anyway, we got a new enemy here. I think they're just called Typhoon! What is that Typhoon quote even from? They just send 3 tornadoes that can move 3 times total. Rather easy, and the sound effect's taken right from Airman. I actually know if the sound effect for Airman's taken right out of this game, I suppose. Rather easy. They're pretty much the precursor to the fan and wind enemies in 2 onwards. And this is... also, I mentioned at the beginning of this area last part that it was blind, and I am correct. I am still correct in saying that I actually am playing most of this game blind. Before I actually started this Let's Play, I had only played up to the end of Fireman's area. But this is actually my second time recording the gameplay for this, so I actually know where I was going for this entire part. Don't you hate it when audio gets so out of sync that you can't fix it? Not that I don't mind, actually, because I do like the music in this area. Really, the only bad part about this entire power plant area is these battery puzzles, because they can be kind of weird at times. In fact, I'm not sure how people figured this out without a guide on their first playthrough. Probably took a while. Anyway, also, those corrupted program viruses, if you talk to any of the programs you see, well, most of the programs you see on this network, you will in fact fight one of them. But, also, a new enemy here, Remobit, I encountered one of them in 3, actually, I believe. They have a little guy that goes up into the sky and will slowly destroy your platforms. Nothing too bad there. But, the corrupted program viruses, they're in control of the Zappering chip, and if you want any of those, you need to fight them in this network, because they're only available in the generator. For some reason. As far as I can remember, actually. I haven't checked my virus list in a bit. My TV is kinda loud. Anyway, here we got the second form of the Zappering virus, actually. Pretty much just 50 more health and hurts more. Also, they're a bit faster. And by that I mean they will steal your areas much more quickly. Really, there's nothing more annoying in the Battle Network series than having an enemy that steals your area. And the thing is, I think in this game, when you steal a area, it stays stolen until they steal it back. I don't think the comes back after a certain amount of time thing was added until 2. Then again, 2 just improved quite a bit of the stuff. Then again, I love 2. Battle Network 2 was the first game in the series I played, because I couldn't find this one for some reason. And then I went to 6. No wonder I love 6 so. Actually, no, I think I went to 4 first. I'm trying to remember what order I played the series in. I think it was 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Oh, easily most confusing puzzle in the entire area is this little 3 sections here. Pretty much do exactly as I'm doing. It's the easiest way to do it, and otherwise it just takes up a lot of time. In fact, the guide that I've actually been using for a lot of the game, completely told this puzzle wrong. And by that I mean they skipped over a part of it, so yeah. That's kind of annoying. You know, it's weird looking at the edited footage, actually, because you don't think you actually encounter that many random battles, but then you actually watch it, and then you're like, holy crap, they're all over the place. And Final Fantasy 1 is probably gonna be fun because of that. Also, you might notice those little bars over the batteries. I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet. That is how many uses you have left in the battery. They all have 2 uses, and then you have to recharge them. You can recharge them by going to one of the programs that actually gives you them, like this guy right here. Also, I didn't mention it yet, but you might notice in this game, the programs use normal grammar, a capital letter, then all lowercase, but in the sequels they'd be in all caps for some reason. Don't know why they did that, but they did. And the 4th area is actually, I think, the easiest one of all of them, once you know it's the last one. Hello, phone in the background. That's just random here to hear Omega's one line in 03 come out of nowhere. And we got 2 new viruses, actually. Corrupted Program 3 and the Canodum 3s. Canodum 3s I actually give one of the give the chips I'm going to be using in my final folder the M Cannon line, which I recommend having. Because Zeta Cannon 3 is extremely broken. You can do 120 damage per hit very quickly. Also, I should mention that my final folder is going to have a lot of level 3 Navi chips, so you're going to have to get good at fighting certain bosses. Especially Fireman and Woodman, from what I remember. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh god, I'm sorry, future me, for having to grind that. And down here is the program where you need to get the batteries for this area. And this is actually the last battery puzzle in the area overall. And wouldn't you know it, it's also one of the easiest. If you know what it is. I actually am not sure what happens if you get it wrong. Probably nothing. And then then it just gets annoying. Lamb, the doors to the power room should be open now. Quick, go get that generator running. Okay. Alrighty, let's go do that. It's the door that the other guy was actually blocking earlier. Here we are. Huh? The lights are on in this room. That's odd. Whoa, that's shocking. The generator is working? Then why's the power out? Megaman, check the power generator area again. Roger. And save right now because the boss is just beyond here. Who are you, a net battler? You did good coming this far, but you're too late. I just finished downloading the electricity program. Electricity program? Huh? You're not a net battler? Come to protect it? No matter. I'll who's stand in my way get zapped! Anyway, this is Elecman in a really cool looking design, and honestly, don't even try fighting in this first fight, because any damage you'll do, he'll immediately recover. This is pretty much one of those unwinnable situations. A cutscene will kick in after a few rounds. Don't you hate it when they do that? Mind you, I kind of like them doing it this way better than having you lose to a certain black character in Battle Network 3 on purpose. Because getting pseudo game overs like that just annoys me. My attacks are working? Heh. Electricity is my power. As long as there's power generated, I can't be stopped. What? Zap! Ah! Megaman! Oh no, what can I do? And by what can he do, he means we have to investigate the generator. Okay, let's stop that generator. That'll keep Elecman from healing. This isn't going to be easy, but here it goes. And stay down. What? What have you done to the generator? Megaman, quick, let's get him while we can. Leave it to me. And now the actual boss fight against Elecman. He only has 600 HP, and honestly, this might be the best boss fight I've done so far in the game. He only has 2 attacks than what I know of. He likes to summon 3 pillars across the entire battlefield, and electric sparks will happen in between them. If you destroy one or damage him, good. Actually, yeah, if you just destroy one, they'll all disappear, though. And the other one is that he likes to strike lightning down from the heavens upon you. Only 600 HP, which isn't that much compared to some other bosses we fought, like Stone Man. And he's overall an easy boss. Getting hit by him is, unless you know about that attack, rather hard to do, actually. Luckily, though, he is probably the easiest boss for an area, and that's good considering how kind of painful his area was. Ugh. But he does go down all the same like all other bosses do, and we get a mouse cursor. What the heck? This can't be happening. But I've already sent the program to Count Zap. Now we have all the programs. You're finished. Darn, too late. It took too long to break the jacked-in protection. Protoman? Not a shred of data left either. I was just about to get the World 3 server location out of Elecman's memory data. If you amateurs hadn't gotten in our way, our plan to lure in World 3 with fake data would have succeeded. Fake data? Then this was all... Protoman, delete that Navi. They've caused us enough trouble. As you wish, Lord Chod. Okay, see, you get it right there. So what was with that load Chod stuff earlier? This isn't the time. We have to get back the power back up. Silence! Prepare for deletion. And honestly, a much easier than Battle Network 2 Protoman fight. Anytime you try to use your Buster against him, he will block it with a thing. Why is my mouse cursor still on screen? With the shield. Basically, chips are your best way to attacking him, though when he does do a sword attack like he is right now, you can hit him with a Buster then. I gotta say, I think I mentioned it in Battle Network 2 and 3, but I actually really like Protoman's Battle Network design. It's quite the contrast to the design of Megaman in this, for being the brothers they were in the classic series. Well, quote-unquote brothers. Basically, though, Protoman's attacks, he has that little goes up in front of you and slashes. He has a wide sword attack, and then he has pretty much the equivalent to the life sword from the later games in the series. A couple good swords to the face, or cannons to the face, or anything really powerful like Zeta cannons to the face, and he goes down rather easily. His Battle Network 2 onwards incarnations would get much more ridiculous. And I mean that, because I'm trying to remember, his final form in Battle Network 6 took me like 3 hours to get right. Ow! Just took a sword to the face and don't even care. How can this be? A civilian Navi beat a net battler? Never. Don't get it? Because you're an official Navi, you can carry your own battleships so you can fight alone. That's right. And I've fought alone every time. And I've never lost, not once. Because I'm a civilian Navi, I can't fight alone. That's why I've got land backing me up. We've come this far together because we fight as a team. The better friends you are with your operator, the better you fight. Aw, the real superpower of teamwork. Friends. Protoman, don't listen to their nonsense. Jack out now. Wait, please, Lord Chod. You're Megaman, right? Just tell me one thing. How do you see your operator, this Lan? Who is he to you? Why, he's my best friend. Friend, huh? I never thought of that. Let's go, Protoman. Jack out. Lan, we have to jack out too and get that power plant going. Okay. Right on! That should fix the power outage. Lan, back to the restaurant. Your mom is worried sick. You're right. And thankfully they do teleport you here. Sorry, Mom, but we're fine, see? Lan, you've got mail. It's from Dad. That was a long power out. Is everyone okay? That's my dad, as clueless as ever. Dear Dad, don't worry, Mega Man's looking after me. He never changes, does he? Yeah, now that you mention it, I haven't eaten since lunch. I'm starving. I guess you need to recharge, too. And cue studio applause and laughter. Wonderful, simply wonderful. I have them all. All of the super programs are mine. So super. Such program. Oh god, he's that meme. By combining these 4 programs, I can make you know what. And once I've made that, I can delete the world. No more annoying people with their annoying machines. And I will get my revenge against Hikari. More on that next part. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time when Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network, I'll get into what he means by that revenge against Hikari. And I'm going to have my chip folder grinded up to what I'm going to need for later on. See you guys then.